Do y'all know how long it take to like decapitate somebody? I'm asking y'all because I don't know and I don't want to know. I went down on the website, and the website I'm on, the law and crime site, and somebody said they was asking the exact same thing. They was like, "That's insane. Like, do you know how long that takes? That's not easy work. Some people use axes. Some people use knives, and it's very traumatizing thinking about that. It's like, how are people just like taking people's heads off? What is wrong with these people? Like, that's not normal. And it's even worse when you have couples doing this. It's like you once loved this person. I would hope, you got with them. But I'm love. And I'm doing this because a lot of stuff is not love no more. With the progression of murder, I feel like you notice the signs. You see a lot of anger in these people. It's progressing, like the anger. A lot of physical, emotional, and mental abuse. But then, threatening with weapons. And a lot of time people, the women, they don't see it. Men too, who get abused by their partners, but you don't see it, you're kind of blind to it. But that's why I always say stay alert, because you never know. People they switch up like it ain't nothing. If somebody is constantly verbally abusing you, get away from that person. It's not healthy no more. Like, you just slowly leave, and I would just fully leave the state. I'm like, I got my passport. I can get the hell out of this country anytime. Look, y'all, I'm not staying with somebody that I don't feel safe next to. Like, that's not happening. I would get a plane ticket in a heartbeat and get out of there. It's not worth your life, okay? And that's how you got to start looking at this stuff, y'all. Like, nowadays, 2024 it was so much crime between couples. Oh my God. Really during COVID and up until like this year has been so much crime with couples. When it gets that bad where somebody's like abusing you, it's time to make you out. You got to get away. And stop trying to, we need to stop living in that mindset of trying to fix things. Look, it's not even about me trying to make people stay single, because I've heard that before. It's like, no, I try to bring awareness to women, safety, that your safety is key. And that's what you need to be focused on. It's like, don't let these men who are constantly hitting you, and people who got a problem with what I'm saying must be abusers, because it's like, look, if you got a problem with this, me trying to help women, that's a you problem, and you need to go get help. But if somebody putting their hand on you physically, mentally, just like putting you down, oh my God, get the hell away from this person. That's not safe. And that's how you need to be looking at this. Your safety is key. You don't want to end up dead by the person you thought you loved. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I didn't even get to say this in my other video because I was so mad about what I was talking about, and I had to jump right into the case. But yeah, we have a new president. We have a new president. Isn't that crazy? I don't care because I'm trying to leave this country anyway, so I don't really care. I didn't like Biden either though. Don't like Trump, don't like Biden. I'm like, can we get some different people into the office? I just don't care. I really don't. I don't care. I just want to live my life. Anyways, what we're talking about today, these headless cases, they're just so weird. Because how are people just taking off heads like it ain't nothing? Yo, we have a man who killed his girlfriend, decapitated her, and left her head in a bag in his apartment. I think they shared the apartment, but somebody found that. That is so traumatizing. And this was all after she called, I think she called a friend and said that he threatened her with a weapon. And then that happened. Oh, it's so sad. Now, I got a feeling these cases, couple cases, murder, domestic violence is 100% involved. Maybe some drugs on his part. If you see him, you will say it. Most likely some drug stuff. You could tell he's abusive. I just got that feeling. She most likely just put up with it and tried to just stay with him. It's not worth your life. It's not worth your life. Like, this is so sad. Like, just having your head cut off by somebody. Oh my God. And she's bigger than him, but he's probably stronger than her. And when that happens, that's why I say we women gotta start taking some self-defense and getting some weapons. Look, if I ever feel uncomfortable near a man and I'm staying with him, first of all, I'm planning my getaway, but I'm gonna get me a weapon. I'm gonna already have weapons with me, safety, especially when you live alone. But no. No, It's not happening. No, because I'm gonna fully fight you. Like, you gonna have to, if you get me, it's gonna be, they gonna say, oh wow, she really put up a fight. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going out. Like, he's not, no. And I'm not calling nobody weak, mind you. I'm just saying, like, we're all different people. Some women can fight back, some women can't. And also, depends on how he even got her. He probably got her from behind. Like, I'm pretty sure she put up a fight. Like, you're not trying to get, like, you don't want nobody to do that. You're not trying to get your head cut off, like, obviously. I feel like he, and this is very graphic, but it's just because, y'all, like, I talk about crime and I try to picture what happened before we talk about it. But I feel like he got her from behind and, like, choked her out and then, like, slit her throat and cut her head off. That sounds so dark, but I would think that's the only way, because it's to get somebody while they're, like, on alert, you know. But she was already on alert because he threatened her earlier. It's just my thought, y'all. I just had to try to pinpoint something before reading this, but it could be all like the opposite. I don't know. So let's get into it. Woman's decapitated body found on memory lane leads officer to her boyfriend, who says he wished to go to sleep. And that is her, Heather Ann Bowden, and his name is Craig Allen Nicholas Jr. A South Dakota man faces charges after his girlfriend's decapitated body was found inside her apartment, and her head was found in the trash bag a day after she messaged a friend that her boyfriend had threatened her with a weapon. Look, real quick, y'all, girl code. Girl code. When somebody texts you that, this is the day after. Now, I can say, well, yeah, girl code real quick. Go pick that friend up. Pick that friend up and call the cops, okay? You go get your friend out of that house, out of that apartment. And, okay, so it was her apartment, by the way, too. Go get your friend. You have to call the cops. Go get your friend. But even if she called her, it could have happened immediately after she got off the phone. But her body was found the next day, so I don't think the woman called the cops. Because if somebody called the cops would have got there that night. And her body was found the next day. Y'all see what I'm saying? That I don't think nobody called the cops. Go get your friend. Be a good friend and go help her. Go tell her to go stay with you. Be like, come to my place and we'll call the cops together from here. Okay? But the sad thing about this is that, in the realization that a lot of people don't take domestic violence, or not people, the justice system, it can't really do much. They can, but they won't. Just because they threatened her with, like, she got threatened with a weapon, they would say they can't do anything. What they can do, if he got arrested, they'll probably let him out on bail and get not even a big bail, y'all. We got to start protecting people, because that's crazy. It's like, he was already 100% planning this. And I don't know what he mean when he said he just want to go to sleep. This is not no, first of all, this is not no, what's it called? The sleep thing, y'all. Sleepwalking case, can't go to sleep. That's not what this is. Don't let that trick you. This man is disgusting and he just wanted to kill her. This is not, no, you can't go to sleep because you can't kill her because she's getting on your damn nerves and you want to end her. And now you can finally go to sleep. You'll have a lot of time to sleep in prison. No, you won't really, because them things ain't comfortable. But it's like, don't let that deter us from, he murdered her because he wanted to kill her. Craig Allen Nicholas Jr., 32, faces second-degree murder and first-degree manslaughter in the death of Heather Ann Bowden, 41, South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley said in a press release. The grisly discovery was made on Thursday after friends of the victim had gone to check on her at her apartment on Memory Lane in Yankton, about 80 miles southwest of Sioux Falls, and found her decapitated body. Oh! Inside, police found what appeared to be a deceased, headless person. One of the victim's friends told cops she had received a text message from the victim a day earlier saying her boyfriend, who she identified as a suspect, had threatened her with a weapon, and she hadn't heard from her in over 24 hours. Y'all see? I was right. I was right. They didn't call the cops. Jeez. They did not call the cops. They did not, she did not tell her to come visit. Like, go, I'm going to pick you up. Oh, that's so frustrating. And I'm not blaming her, obviously. I'm just saying it's frustrating. Because I feel like you see this a lot. A lot of people don't want to get involved. But sometimes you got to. This is your friend. And it's sad that they are the ones that found her body. I would be so freaking traumatized. Oh my God. If that was my friend, best friend, I just wouldn't know what to do. Like, that is so heartbreaking. Like, we really got to get out that mentality of like, oh, let them cool down and see what happens. Okay, if something happens, we're going to call the cops later. No. Call the cops now. Get out the house. Because if he threatened you in your apartment, he's coming right back. Also, he knows where you live. I wouldn't even want to be in that house. Like, and the scary part is realizing this, that he was purposely heading back her way to attack her. So I wish she would have just left. I wish the friends would have asked her and went to go pick her up. Girl code, go get your friend. But they waited 24 hours and when they didn't hear from her. And who knows? She probably got killed right after that phone call. So how scary is that, man? Oh my God. I would have stayed on the phone with her the whole time and told her to leave the house. Get in the car and drive to me if you can't go get her. Stay on the phone and go to the cops. Get in the car and go. Okay? It's so sad that happened like that. I'm like, a lot of people don't want to get involved with other couples and because they think it's not their business. It's always your business when safety is involved. I think the mandatory, that's for kids though. I think mandatory, like, you know, like when they say go, mandatory reporting. You still have a mandatory reporting with adults. Like, you see something, you better say something. Like, I had to call the cops before on a couple I've seen in my apartments because he was abusing her. Like, he was physically trying to like push her. She had her baby, and I called the cops. And the woman, I think somebody else called the cops because they heard it, and she was able to get away. Like, she left, and then she had the cops come back with her the next day because I'm like, yeah, he was probably really abusing her. But we really got to get out that mentality of like, if you see something, don't say anything. No, if you see something, say something because that could save somebody's life. I really wish that, like I said, I'm gonna say it one more time. I really wish people would get out that mindset. Like, you have to like it's just sad. You have to do something, which we know now. So much happened in 24 hours. They did not hear her. They walked in and found her body. And that will make you feel so bad, which I'm not saying it's the friend's fault, okay? I'm just saying we need to start saying stuff. Oh my God, I know they're heartbroken. Like, they probably think it's their fault because they didn't call. And it's not your fault, but I just think like people need to be more aware and realize that I'm calling the cops immediately. Somebody tell me that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to call the cops and send them to your house right now. Let me just finish this, y'all. Video footage of the exterior of the apartment complex showed two males arriving at the apartment at 9:59 the night before the victim was found. The men told investigators they had been in the apartment doing drugs with the suspect and the victim, who was alive when they left at 11:02 p.m. on Wednesday. Further surveillance video showed Nicholas leaving and returning to the apartment multiple times between 2:50 a.m. and 6:44 a.m. Thursday, court documents said. He was arrested at his apartment where he barricaded himself inside. Okay, wait, y'all. Real quick, hold on. I'm trying to see something. Okay. The night before the victim. Okay, I had to, yo, it's like, with the times, I'm trying to get this together. So we have 9:59 when two males were there, say they were doing drugs, probably killing her if two people weren't involved. It could be a plan, and I told y'all drugs were involved. I knew it. He has that look. Two people could have attacked her. He could have did himself. I don't know. It's a lot of work, so I don't know, okay? So around, we have 9:59, 6:44 a.m., that ballpark, that's a big time, jeez. So much happened in that time, and that's what's so eerie when you really think about it. You like, what happened to her in that time period? Yeah, the times, it's so weird. You have two men doing that, and then you got him coming back and forth, which is, I don't know if I don't think they're going to say what time, like, if she was warm to the touch. I doubt it, because it was so long. But it's like, what? I don't know. I don't know. At her apartment, police found her head in a trash bag. That was the color of a bag similar to the one seen in surveillance footage. A plastic grocery bag was found with bloody male clothing, the document said. A label found on the underwear in the plastic grocery bag read, in part, Craig Ian. Okay, so his name was on his underwear. Police also found 3 weapons wrapped in a floor mat in a trash bag close to the bag containing her head. He asked for a lawyer and declined to provide a urine sample, saying he wished to go to sleep. She leaves behind a 12-year-old daughter, the GoFundMe said. Heather Bowden was tragically and brutally taken from us by someone who claimed to care for her, the page said. The family is understandably shocked by the loss and unfortunately not prepared for all that goes along with planning a funeral at this time. Heather did not have life insurance, so we are raising funds to help cover the cost of cremation and a memorial service. Any leftover funds will be used to help care for her daughter, Lily. Heather was a bright spark in the world, the page added. Her friends and family loved her quick wit, as she was always ready with a joke or snappy comeback. She loved her daughter Lily to the ends of the earth, and her mom, Pat, was her best friend in the world. He is being held in the Yankton County Jail with bail set at $500,000. He is set to appear in court on Wednesday. This is sad. Nobody deserves to be killed, especially in such a grotesque way. Just finding her head is so scary. Finding a body without a head, oh my God. I don't even want to imagine what that apartment looked like. I don't want to know what it smelled like because it's a decomposed body. I don't want to know like what finding her head in a bag. Oh my God, like that is so horrifying. Finding tools that they killed her with, or he killed her with by himself, in the bag. Like finding shoes and there's her blood on there. Like, oh my God. Yeah, this is a lot. We got to stop dating drug dealers. I don't. I'm just saying, y'all, you know, people who do drugs are not the ones you want to talk to. Seriously, people who do drugs, hardcore drugs, they have different emotions and they can really be set off, and it's scary. You don't want to be near these people. Oh my God, like anything can happen, ladies. Like we got to stop that. She probably did drugs too, so I don't know what situation they had. 100% there was stuff happening early on. He was probably verbally abusing her, and there's a lot of women that stay with men like that because they don't want to leave. They just happy to have a man. Maybe they just been putting up with it so long. He always apologized. I don't know. He looked like the type of dude that just like say what he want like over her, and she'll just listen. Just by the looks of it, you can kind of tell. And I know it's kind of rude to say that, but that's what I'm gonna stick to it, because a lot of men are like, he actually looked like another dude in my case, that like one of the cases I covered with the woman who they were both charged with. It's one of the worst cases, seriously. They were both charged with like murdering two of their undocumented kids. They had kids nobody knew, burnt them in a fire pit, found ashes in there. He looked literally just like him. It's so creepy. But 100% he was probably threatening. Well, he did threaten her with a weapon, but he probably did it before. Y'all, when that stuff happened, get the hell out the house. Get the hell out the house. That dude would not hesitate to kill you, as we see. Last thing I'm gonna say, let's definitely like do better with your friends, okay? Like I said, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not trying to say, I'm not blaming them, okay? It might sound like it, but I'm not. I just wish that, you know, when somebody tell you that they got threatened with a weapon, go over there, call the cops. Look, go over there, call the cops. If not, tell her to leave. If not, tell her to call the cops. Like, somebody has to call the cops. Seriously, they got to get you out the house. And it's her house, so I know she probably like, okay, it's her house. He's not going to come back, but you never want to take that risk. You never know, especially when he knows where you stay. That's scary. That is so scary. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This stuff is sad. Just hearing how people die is so sad. And I hear it so much because I'm researching this stuff. A lot of stuff just stick. And I've been seeing this one for a while. And I was like, okay, it was a new one that I saw. So I went on and put it on there. And I was like, let me go on and talk about it. But I didn't think it was this bad. It's horrifying. Just your friends, like, I feel so bad for them, though, too. Because just thinking about hearing them on the phone, like, he's threatening me with a weapon. Like, I don't know what to do. And then 24 hours later, you go over there to check on her. And then find her decapitated body. That's gut-wrenching. Like, I feel like the pain that they feel, that's so sad. Nobody deserved that. Ladies, let's just take a breath. Stay safe. Stay aware. Stay alert at all times. Self-defense is key. You know, stuff like this, you gotta fight back. You don't let nobody put their hands on your neck. Now, I don't know if it was if the person that he was with helped him, because there was two people in the video. Could have just been him. Don't let nobody touch you. Don't let nobody touch you. Somebody threaten you with a gun, especially if it's your boyfriend, don't let him touch you again. If he threatened you with a gun and he leave and come back, you're on full fight or flight. Okay, you're gonna either fight or you're gonna run. And if you're gonna run, you better like try your best to get out that house. If you can't run, it's time to fight. Like, this is so sad because I've never been in a fight or flight like moment, but I feel like if I was, I'm full fight or flight mode. Like, I have incidents where I have been like afraid with something and you gotta act up on it quick, but not like to this T. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to, like, I feel like I would be full fight mode if I can get out. Oh, I'm like fully fighting this man. And it's so sad. This is why we have to get weapons, ladies. I feel like it's more important now to have weapons. Like, we're just in January and there's a lot of crime that's been going on. Also, a lot of people have been dying from others this year. Already. New year, same stuff happening. Guys, stay safe, stay aware, stay alert, please. Oh my God. This is just so heartbreaking. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Stay safe. Bye.